How to rebuild mutually lost trust in a relationship. Is your relationship suffering from a double whammy of betrayal? Perhaps you admitted to lying to your partner about your past, only to have them turn around and confess to infidelity. If you want your relationship to work, trust has to be present on both sides of the equation. Before you can restore trust, each of you needs to be honest about whether you are interested in working for the relationship. Once it's clear that all hands are on deck, you can make headway towards rebuilding mutual trust by starting with total honesty and implementing trust-building strategies. Evaluating whether you should stay. Identify and share your deal breakers. If you and your mate both betrayed one another's trust, there's a chance you haven't had a discussion about your non-negotiables. These are behaviors that you find unacceptable when coming from your partner because they violate your values and ethics. Sit down with one another and figure out what yours are. Get separate sheets of paper. Each of you should make a list of things that you will not tolerate in a relationship. Once you have compiled your lists, share them aloud with one another. Non-negotiables can be trivial demands like preferring that your partner keep their space clean to more serious concerns like refusing to date someone who uses drugs. Assess whether you can fulfill one another's needs. After hearing your partner's relationship deal breakers, ask yourself whether you are able to oblige their needs. You may even need to take time apart before moving forward with the relationship to truly consider this. It's understood that a person isn't going to be willing to compromise on these non-negotiables. So, are you able to be the partner they desire? Let's imagine your girlfriend says she absolutely will not tolerate a racist partner. As a result, you might consider whether you are able to suppress or overcome your bigoted viewpoints. Recommit to the relationship. If both partners acknowledge and accept the other's non-negotiables, you now need to make a new commitment to the relationship. In a sense, you are vowing to set aside your differences and put in effort to make your relationship work. You may even make your recommitment ceremonial by going out on a nice date or buying a cake and blowing out candles. It may even feel meaningful to write each of your betrayals down on a sheet of paper. And then tear the paper into tiny shreds or light it on fire. Leave the relationship. If, after discussing your deal breakers, one or both partners decide they cannot meet these needs, this is probably the best time to call it quits. Neither of you should give up your non-negotiables for the relationship. Doing so will only lead to unhappiness and resentment. Sacrificing your values for the sake of the relationship will also jeopardize your ability to restore trust. If you can't meet your partner's needs, agree to go your separate ways. Try to give each other some space first before you decide to leave. Giving each other space may provide a different perspective and help to clarify whether your non-negotiables can truly be negotiated. Building a new foundation of honesty. Stop the trust-breaking behaviors immediately. This seems obvious, but after you both reaffirm your commitment to the relationship, any and all betrayals should end. The only way you can rebuild trust is by re-establishing honesty. This means if one partner has been lying, they have to stop. If one partner has been cheating, the illicit relationship must end. Agree to leave the past in the past. Once each of you have agreed to forgive, avoid rehashing what happened. Think of today as the first day of your relationship. Whatever lies over the horizon is what you make it. Hold each other accountable for not bringing up past betrayals in future arguments. Agree on a phrase like, "Let's stick to the present, sweetie," when the past pops up. Performing trust-building exercises. Be realistic. Sometimes, it hurts when your partner brushes against a weak spot. Maybe you are sensitive about your family and your partner makes a tactless remark. You think, "What a jerk," or, "Did she intentionally criticize me?" In order to rebuild your trust, you have to turn the volume down on this defensiveness and start giving your partner the benefit of the doubt. 13. If you attack everything your partner says, they will start censoring their words around you. That's the slippery slope before lying and betrayal re-enter the picture. Besides, your partner probably has your best interests at heart. Don't expect everything that comes out of their mouth to be spun in gold. Hold yourself and your partner to realistic standards and your relationship will thrive. Practice active listening. As you and your partner begin to communicate more openly and regularly, it can help to refine your listening skills. Listening to your partner when they speak is a great way to show that you respect them and gain their trust. When your partner is speaking, give them your full attention. Remove distractions like cell phones and TVs. Wait to have serious discussions when the kids are preoccupied or asleep. Make frequent eye contact. And rest your arms and legs at your sides with a relaxed posture. Smile or nod as appropriate. When your partner finishes speaking, paraphrase what they said to be sure you got it right. You might say, "It sounds like you are saying," or something similar. This confirms that you were listening and makes your partner feel better validated than if you rushed to offer a response.